Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of Here for a Reason podcast, a podcast that dives into the rich stories of Africans in the diaspora. We just want to say a very big thank you to all of our amazing subscribers online here on YouTube and also on our Instagram page. Like we said before, we are back and better, and you're going to be seeing more of our beautiful faces. Don't you like what you see? All right, let's start with our director. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm fly.
Yeah.
Producer,
As usual.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing always guided. Fight will see.
Always
you know,
guided.
always guided. I'm doing okay. You look
Ijawa, always guiding.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing flight today.
Absolutely.
How you doing, Triple O?
As you can see.
Looking fly as always.
I try. I
Always.
Glowing.
No.
No, when you Anyway, so today we're here to have a conversation about an amazing topic, which we think that we should talk about, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Producer, do you want to do the honors?
Well, you see, it's funny because we'll see how it goes with this conversation.
Yeah.
Now, is there actually a difference between having an affair and cheating? Because you know why this topic.
A dictionary is needed for this one.
The other day, FM and I were talking about how it's tough, especially in the diaspora, where you have people without their families, and then a lot of things happen, and we don't want to say all those things that happen. But some people have crossed that boundary, crossed that level of where they feel bad about what they are doing, some certain things, because they believe affair is different from just cheating.
Sadly, some people don't even know that.
Okay, so let's start with that. So what's the difference?
Okay, so according to H4 Dictionary, it says that cheating is a broad term that refers to being unfaithful in a committed relationship. And it can be physical, emotional, or even digital. That one is very important. Now, affair usually refers to a longer term for ongoing romantic or sexual relationship outside a committed partnership. It often implies a level of emotional attachment or secrecy. That's the key word there for the affair. So you can just say it in a simple term. Cheating is a short term and affair is a long-term relationship.
Okay,
outside a committed relationship.
So I would now ask, which one are you doing? Which one are you doing there? Just joking.
Okay, let's start with
Just joking.
Let's start with you.
Just joking. Okay, so what do you guys think? Like now it's talking about digital, but people feel that it's just not me chatting with somebody. Is that
there is nothing like just.
Okay.
That's what I think that men need to understand.
No, not men only. We're talking women. Men and women now.
Okay.
People.
This is not fair.
People.
Now I'm in the middle of two men, so I can't speak freely for the women.
Okay.
But I feel like it is more rampant with the men.
Okay.
So that's why I said men. But of course, it cuts across the whole gender thing. So it is not until when you have a physical sexual intercourse before you know that you're cheating or you're having an affair. So according to our definition, it said digital. So you even picking up your phone, say, hey, fine girl, alpha, I like you. That's cheating already. You don't agree?
You know, anyways, maybe because you said I like you, but then it depends on the context you mean. You're meaning that I like you.
Okay,
as
FM,
a married,
let's hear your own perspective.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
So it's like you might just be saying that to compliment. Let's say someone like if we're in let me just use we're in church.
Mommy, you're real fair.
No.
Take a seat.
All right, don't worry. So let's say we're in church now, and I say, I like your outfit today.
You said I like your outfit. And
Okay.
that's physical. Everybody around you can hear you.
Okay.
But this is a digital platform where it is just you, God, and that person.
Okay.
And you're saying,
And you know the
okay.
motive of that your I like,
like
you.
you.
The motive. Let's please.
Even if your motive on site is plain, everybody can hear you say, oh, I like your outfit, that's cool. But online, you're saying, okay, how far? I like you. That's short. I like you. Like, and the person will want to probe further, like,
That's different, right?
but Afemi, what do you mean by you like me? Are you not married? Some people even go to the point of saying that, you see my wife, she's just my baby mama.
Wait, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's just the carriers, they go where we don't know. No, wait. Triple, wait.
The line is blurry.
What do you think, sir?
So what I think is, in where I come from, they say that what you will not eat, you should not sniff. What you will not eat, don't sniff. And they say now from clap. That's the start.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think that what kind of lets things deteriorate, or what gets things to a level of cheating or having an affair is, allowing little things like that.
Yeah.
Starting from it doesn't just start from
one day, yeah.
You just don't jump in bed with people. Like, it starts from this little fine. Compliments, you can compliment people.
That's okay.
But what is the motive behind your
Your
compliments?
Yeah.
So if you're saying, oh, I like your outfit, you can say I like your outfit even in public with a wrong motive. So even
That's about right.
yeah, even in public, what you have in mind
So, yeah.
is what matters here. And it is when you now build on top of all of this, you build on, then you have that, you want to ask the person, and then you want to be in private with the person, and then you are hush and all of that. So I think it starts from there. What you don't want to eat, don't sniff.
smell it. Yes. Okay, with that being said, so we've ascertained that cheating is a short-term thing. It could be on the phone, it could be physical, like just saying something, but the affair part is a long part.
Yeah.
Where people go as far as having side chicks, sugar daddy
For years.
for years.
For years. And but look at it. Sometimes I don't know what you guys think, but I think that sometimes it is based off of need. Some people do it for fun, no FM. Some people do it for fun because we've seen some babalayi that they just say, they know they have wives, they have kids, they have all of that,
Yet they're still
but
willing
they're
to.
still willing to. But some people do it out of need.
What
Now,
do you need? That's the
So,
question.
for instance, some people who have traveled across the ocean and have left their folks at home. Please hear me and hear me right. Before you tag our madam, I'm not saying that it is right, but some people have. Why they laugh now? Some people's need have arose from not having their spouses around them, and they haven't done it before. And because of that, now pressure and whatever, and they started
You
having.
mean that they haven't been away from their wife before?
Oh,
from
yeah,
their spouse
maybe, yeah,
before?
they haven't
Okay.
been away from their spouse for the longest time before, and now that they are away, and now they cannot but have somebody who is present. Now, based off of HFA's dictionary, it's not. I don't think it's only having sexual relation.
No, it's not.
So it is about even communication and keeping communication and being present for that person.
Yes.
Emotionally.
Let me even mention that if you have somebody that you feel comfortable talking to other than your partner, that's cheating.
Back down.
Anybody you can conveniently, maybe you're having a problem. As married, there are some married men that, they find solace
From other people.
from other people. It doesn't even have to be sexual stuff. Probably they are hungry. They are thirsty. They're having
They would
headache.
rather go to somebody
They
else.
would rather call another person to say, "Oh, this is the." They
But
can
is it
chat
possible?
for hours. That's still cheating.
But FM, is it possible?
Why me? Why me?
No, wait. The thing, because we are the guys here, right? We are the guys here.
Yes.
FM, is it possible for you to find more like to find it more comfortable speaking with somebody other than your spouse?
It depends on people. And it's possible. But for someone who is committed, I don't want to know how you are not comfortable with
So
it.
maybe your spouse is a boring person. The person does not like to talk.
You've seen the person boring before you get married. to that
Bang
person.
bang.
Marriage counselor.
So
Good point.
You already know the person is boring.
Absolutely.
See, in marriage, everybody cannot be everything for
100%.
you. So you have to like train yourself. Hey babe, okay, I've noticed that this is boring, or you are boring, or I am boring. Let's start doing this. Let's just let's be talking. Even if we are saying let's look from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday, we want to talk about how we spent our week. From there, we get to see that now we are getting comfortable to having conversation with each other. What do you think?
Well, I think that part about training and retraining is very key, because like you said, you would never marry somebody who is 100% like yourself. So if you married quote unquote a boring person, the alternative shouldn't be to go
meet someone else.
and meet the person who matches your energy. The goal should be to make your spouse get to the level that you are in. But I have this. While you were saying where we were talking, it just came to my mind. You know that when we people who are married and stuff, what do you think? Should people have their devices passworded?
That one guy is cheating.
Wait. Let's clarify. Let's clarify, because everything is cheating to Okwe. Everything.
Look,
drink water with somebody is cheating.
Whoever I end up with, just be knowing anything we are doing, you have to be open, because anything is cheating. And the truth is, let's not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy.
Preach it.
Every little thing you think that
it's just moving.
You can be a crack. What do you think? What? It will enter.
Crocodile
like
will enter.
A wall that is open easily. The lizard will penetrate. So to avoid any little crack, why would you want to have your password or not tell your partner your password? Why? I understand for some people that they like privacy, but this is already we are joined together.
There's no privacy in marriage.
There is. It shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. There is, but there shouldn't be, because we are one. What are you? My question would be, what are you hiding? That's my simple question. What exactly are you trying to hide from me? Okay, recently we went on a road trip and we were talking about this married thing, and we're like, we need to do better in our generation. How? A friend lost his dad, and now they need to gain all his money back. But because the mother does not know, some of this information, you hide information, you password, you can't even. So your wife doesn't even know your PIN number to your phone. Come on, but hey, how do they want to survive? Do you get? So like in that scenario, who is the first person to call? How do they even reach you? You the wife gone. How do you want to go into your husband phone to figure some things out? So what's the point of you passwording your phone? That's my own point. What is your point? Why are you passwording your phone? Why don't I have access to it? Of course, if you feel like maybe you've given your husband that opportunity before and he broke your trust, because there are some husbands that can be snoopy.
And some wives as well.
Yes. So that doesn't give them the right to pick up your phone anytime, to want to see, who is it talking to? Who is it saying? Some people will go, let me give you, I don't know if people know. Some will go to WhatsApp. There is this search button, like this magnifier button, and they type the keyword they're looking for.
Jesus
so if you're looking
Christ.
for love keyword or sex keyword, they put it there. And it brings out all the chats of anybody you have ever.
But my own question is, the person doing that, does the person think maybe the spouse is just learning, Sha? Because how would you have a social it's a social conversation with somebody,
Yeah.
incriminating.
That's why they
and you
think
keep
their
it there.
password is safe, is a means of securing that conversation.
Wow.
So you want to tell them?
It got to the extent that people stop using face this thing because
Yeah.
of that. Because if I'm sleeping, you can just
You see why cheating is hard. You see why having an affair is hard. Because you have to keep everything secured. You can't afford to have a loose end.
Yeah, because
So now my own point, like we should talk about, is the difference. Like, people need to learn the difference.
yeah.
Can you forgive cheating or affair? Because we now establish the fact that cheating is it's just a one-off thing. Like, you did it, you didn't do it. Maybe it was intentional or not, because there is nothing like unintentional cheating. It's intentional. But let's just assume that he said, I don't know. Do you think it is okay to forgive cheating and not forgive having an affair? Because having an affair is a constant thing, no? Like, you are steady sending, you are bankrolling somebody, you are steady seeing them, you are, like they are part of your life.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, do you think which of them do you think is forgivable?
Well, coming from the perspective of how we are taught, right? We should forgive because we have been forgiven. Wait now.
Would you forgive?
Wait now. Eh?
Okay.
So, because we have been forgiven, the expectation is that we should forgive. Hear the key word here. Expectation is that we should forgive because all have sinned and what? Come short of the glory of the Lord. Okay, so, but that aside, I think both of them, they are really big things. They are huge. Cheating could be one-off, could be mistake, it could be intentional, and then having an affair as well. But you see that having affair, that one long gone. Because having an affair takes, it means like you are running a parallel relationship alongside the one that you say you are committed to. So that one will require a lot of forgiveness. While both of them require lots, right? I think affair, because the way I say affair is like, it's a long-term thing. It's like that this person is here, that you are committed to. But then you now have this person as well, who might know your spouse or might not know. And then you still keep that person, stringing that person along. And then for years or for months, you guys are together and you don't have any remorse. You don't have any remorse, any iota of remorse, because you're in an affair. So I think that both of them are forgivable, but I think that one has more weight than the other.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. Mr. Director, let's have you.
So I think commitment when it comes to this, we are seeing it in the perspective of the person already have a committed.
Yes, committed.
Yeah, because that's the point of cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you are not committed, I'm not cheating on you.
Exactly.
We don't have anything mutual.
I actually want to talk to the commitment of what that partner that is cheating.
Yeah.
See, commitment means that even if things are not balanced with you, the commitment part of it, because you intentionally decided to say, I want to marry you, and you married that person, it means you have to find a way to balance that thing. Now, it is a big hurt. Either it is done from a man or it is from a woman. It is a hurt to the other party that was cheated on. You understand? And it takes, even if we know that there is forgiveness in this. So because we know that there will be forgiveness, many people now tends to say, especially, they would like, you forgive, or she will forgive me if I do this. And then they tends to do that. But let's not forget about the hurt that they carry, even if they forgive, or when they remember the thing that has been done to them. So firstly, it's trying your best, doing your best. Sometimes men or women are not willing to go into cheating. Sometimes it might be the other person that is trying to bring them into cheating, that is trying to like doing everything, I get you to
so it wasn't their own effort.
It wasn't even their effort,
but they still,
but eventually they thought they would not be able to go into it, but they just see themselves slide into it.
So
that's now we say that's like we say a cheating, right? Not an affair.
Yeah.
Now, both cheating and affair. see, the two of them are forgivable, right? That's when we are looking into Christianity.
Yeah.
When
Wait, finish. Land first. Land first.
was boiling.
Land.
So that's when we come into Christianity. But some people that are not really into forgiveness, they rather end it, or I want to retaliate.
Yes.
And in that kind of thing, it's already
That's another
blowing up.
End or retaliate. An eye for an eye.
So it's completely blowing things up. So to me, it's like try to not do it. Try to not hurt the other party. You want to say you're committed. Own your commitment. Stand to it and say, yes, since I've been with you, things like that.
You, yeah.
What do you think of it?
See, both of you have spoken, and I think that's from a man's perspective.
Thank you.
And from a Christian perspective, style, that it is expected to forgive. But from my own perspective,
Hey.
cheating and having an affair, both of them, is not forgivable.
Yes.
From my own perspective.
Down.
Because
Is it retaliatable then?
Wait. She will get there. She will get
I
there.
would do that. I
She will
would
get there.
rather not be in the relationship than go out when I'm still in a relationship. Because even in dating, I'll end one before I start another one. Not talk of a whole marriage.
Yeah.
That we both took our time to decide that this is going to be our life together. So you are cheating, and we have said that cheating is a one-time thing, just like a one-night stand. Please, do you know the process it takes to have a one-night stand? The process it takes you took your phone, text that person, the lies that you cook up. No, it's not possible. And then having the affair, the long-term thing. I'm sure that if I didn't figure it out, I would have probably no. One way or the other, you would have probably continued and you say, no, it's not like that. What lie do you want to tell me? No, it's a no for me. It's
not forgivable.
No for me. So, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't pray to be in such situation. I do not. Nobody ever prays to be in such situation. But we know that men, God I beg. Now beg, I beg. But if I ever find myself in such horrible states, it is over.
So
let everybody go their separate ways.
So
go and be with her.
However committed you've been in the relationship, however the sacrifices that you've put into
it should have thought about that.
Even if it's in marriage,
it should have thought about
wait, it's not.
I'm telling you, Mr. Yo, like I prayed before, I don't pray to be.
Wait now.
Okay.
So none of us here will pray that
we will nenever be
now,
in that
the question is, okay, fine, relationship. Okay, bye-bye.
Yes.
Marriage,
Mr. Yo.
Marriage,
Mr. Yo.
A marriage.
Mr. Yo, that's the most easiest thing.
How?
You will just pack your bags and leave.
I don't need to pack my bag. It's one that will leave.
It will leave.
You should go and meet whoever it is that you find solitude with. I mean, do you know what it takes to really plan cheating?
So,
Mr. Yo, it's not even about forgiving him, because forgiving him is the most simplest thing to do.
Forgetting.
I can forgive you. That's what I owe to God and myself, to let you go in my heart. But forgetting it, sleeping on the same bed with this person, cooking for you. I will not do the things I used to do for you. I will not be the same person for you. I won't lie to myself. So why put myself in that prison? Other than...
So you're saying this not from Christian perspective,
both
right?
Christian and all the perspective. I am saying it because I want to serve God, and I don't want to serve God through a very... Because I won't be comfortable serving God in that house too.
Where does your forgiveness now?
Did you hear the part where I said forgiveness is the easiest thing? Forgiveness is that, okay, I let you go. I don't hold any grudges against you. But bruh, if you rather be with that person, go be with that person.
What if
Bible is not saying that.
What if it was a mistake?
There's nothing like mistake. That's what I don't want to hear. There is nothing. It's a calculated mistake.
Wait. If it's a mistake cheating or mistake affairs,
both of them. Mr. Femi, you don't get it.
She's not even
Don't
buying it.
try it.
Okay, guys.
Mr. Femi, you had all the years that I've been single. Do you know how many have been single now? You had all your years to go and do everything you need to do. Even me now, I have all the years, but I am not doing anything. So when we now eventually say that, and two
It has to
shall
be
become
locked down.
one.
It has to be locked down.
Bro, you have to be down in rain and season. When I am having bipolar and not having bipolar, when I am sick and when I'm healthy, when I am happy and when I'm sad, we did together under any weather. You don't get it?
Okay.
You get it?
I get it.
Good.
All right,
There is
guys.
no room for cheating.
All right, guys. What do
Yeah.
you guys think? You know, is it forgivable? Is
Yeah,
it something?
do you think? Yeah.
Do you think it's something
Would
that
you cheat?
No.
Or would you have an affair?
No, so let's know in the comment section what
Yeah.
you think, if it is
A forgivable offense,
thing,
then which one is?
or even if you're in marriage, if you're going to
Yeah.
go, I wouldn't say it's an extreme.
Yeah.
Would you go that far
Yeah.
to say, okay, I've forgiven you, but I'll let you go? Is that a form of forgiveness?
Yeah.
Just saying, oh, I've forgiven you, but I'm letting you go.
Like Okwe.
Absolutely. Like life is not hard.
Would like to hear
I love
from
you, but from afar. I want to see you eat, but not on my table.
So the next thing, I don't want to drag this too long,
Mm-hmm.
but looking at this world that we're living in right now, and looking at this generation,
Mm-hmm.
fine, it will be very small-mindedness or small-mind.
Minded.
I'll be small-minded if I say that, oh, everybody, has the capacity. No, everybody actually has the capacity to cheat.
Mm.
Is it possible in this age and time for people to be male and female, to be in relationships and not have someone that they, at a point in time, they would be having conversations with other than their spouse?
What kind of conversation?
No, the conversations we are talking about, like conversations where you are checking on somebody, you are having extra hello, highs, and all of those things. Fine, you might not be climbing into bed with each other. But is it possible that in this age and time, you would have people who would just be by themselves? Not have...
Just them and their partner.
Yes. Not have anybody that they are saying, oh, how are you? That they might not want their spouses to see what they're saying or they're talking about. Is it possible this age and time?
What do you think? Okay, let's start.
Are you
with
asking
you.
me? Well, it is tough, but it is doable. It is tough, but it is doable. Because, see, I still stand on my principle. Anything that is making you say that you want to settle down, anything that is saying that you want to have one person for the rest of your life,
Cut all ties.
just, Mr. You got it. Don't say that you want, no matter what you want to talk to that person, if it's not something that you can show your wife or something that you can let your wife read, don't have that conversation. That's
100%.
That's what I would say. Okay, recently I was talking to a friend of mine, and she told me about something. Because I'm a relationship therapist. Do you get? So like she came with me with this problem, and she was asking for my honest advice, and I told her point blank, like her husband checked her phone and found out, she was talking to this old friend. Nothing between them, but like they were just conversing and all that. Then I just told her that, see, you're married now. Your marriage is still early, although you guys have been together dating for a long time. Anybody that you've had something, or know that he likes you directly or indirectly, somebody that you're not comfortable for your husband to see around you, block them. Shiny blocking. There is nothing you want to have. See, this is about keeping and respecting your spouse. And that is something that I would do.
100%.
Anybody you cannot let your husband read your chats. Any guy that that maybe has feeling or has had feelings for you in the past that you turn to brother or friend, and that is still lingering one kind. Cut
Sever
them
ties.
off. Like, don't sniff them around you.
FM.
It's as simple as that.
That's a big one for me, because I'm saying personally now.
Yeah.
I'm actually the kind of person that I never want to cut ties with anybody.
That's another thing.
Let's leave this to me. Now, the part of saying there's possibility of you cheating with that person, especially if you have something with the person before. I know it is possible, but I know I'm committed to my wife.
Yeah.
But you see, cutting people, one thing that I really, really appreciate is having people in my life.
Good. I like that part. But I told her that if you must cut them all, call them and explain to them. You don't have to tell them the whole story. I love you, I appreciate our friendship, but this has to be done. You're not cutting them based on age or like
But
just blocking them.
but wouldn't that sound like, oh,
No, you are trying to
couldn't
preserve your marriage.
You couldn't have a friendship that
No,
was just
no. Whatever they think, I don't care. But what I'm saying is, see, I understand that
it's a
fact
military
that you
regime.
can't cut. There are some people you don't want to cut off. Or
Not
you
even
like,
some people.
or you like.
Everybody. I try to
Everybody.
keep, even young or adults.
If you know yourself and you know what you can do, what not you cannot do, that's fine. But in Mr. AY's question, is like there needs to be somebody there is somebody that you have to talk to other than your wife, and that's the perspective I'm coming from. Anybody that you can talk to about certain things that your wife cannot read or see, it's still cheating.
So wait. So somebody texts you or chats you up and say, oh, this is what I'm going through. And this is what I'm going through, and the person is of the opposite sex. That is not healthy, right?
No, I'm not saying that person cannot talk to you. The person is coming to you that
wait.
Let's
for me in that situation, please. It's okay to but I will run 7 times actually.
Is single or married, Mr. AY?
Wait.
What married or single?
Married or single?
Okay.
Married or single?
In this case, Mr.
Wait now,
okay.
calm down. Because I know you are very
Yeah, Mr.
Wait. Because some of these things are not absolute.
They are real. These are real life.
They are real life experiences, and they are not so absolute.
Yeah.
Like they are not black and white. Like sometimes it's grey.
Yeah.
Okay. For instance, myself, so many people come to me and they say, Mr. AY, this. To be honest, when I see that it passed my power or it's something I don't want to meddle in, I just kind of like free them and kind of like
let it go.
Oh, well, we'll be praying on it, we'll let God know and all of that. In fact, I had somebody who came and was talking about how their spouse was not opening their clothes for 6 months, and I'm like, it's not my. You have maybe you have pastor, you have imam, or so. Go and talk to them.
Exactly.
You have siblings, right? Go and talk to them. But people will see it from an angle of is that they not just sharing.
That's different. Your wife can read that conversation.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
So I think that's from wait. A friend told me today that anyone that is trying to take the place of El Shaddai shall die. Right? You are not Messiah. You can't save everybody.
But you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem with such conversations.
Wait.
That's what you're saying.
Wait. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm waiting.
You don't have control over who slides into your DM to say what and what not.
Okay.
Right? You don't have control over that. But you do have control on how you respond to whatever they say.
Okay.
And that is the part I'm saying you can show your wife.
Okay.
So I don't know what kind of conversation.
So your spouse will not ask, where did you guys get from where that you guys are now having conversation about so it will shock you.
Yeah.
It will shock you
what but then people. I feel like maybe because some people's wife are not reasonable enough. Maybe that's why another thing why men do these hiding things. Because even if they are genuine, your partner, how would they perceive what you're doing?
So in a nutshell, you're saying now that it is possible that
you have somebody you talk to and not have a reasonable partner to understand, to grasp or the maturity to understand what you're saying. But I am never going to say that cheating is okay or not.
No, it's not okay.
And also, whatever you cannot show your wife cannot, whether she was whatever I cannot see,
show your spouse. Don't do it.
Don't bother.
Don't do it.
Diving into it. Even if you understand or not understand, yours is just know that you have
clean.
As we are reading it, we can see that okay, it's not Mr. Ed that is it's not Mr. Ed that is pulling the string. It's this person that is saying.
But then okay, let me not long.
No, really? So how would you know?
So I was like, how do the other party now believes that this string that this is not is
So that's
not
where
even being
the
pulled.
word commitment comes in. If I know, that's what I'm saying. I need to be able to trust you enough to know that
okay, you have not watched some Nigeria, you have not watched some Yoruba film that the husband will be doing front and back at home. The husband will be doing front and back at home.
God,
I'm
I
Ashewaju, I'm
beg.
Asheyin. But they will have
The real
family.
deal. Yeah, the real deal is to marry right.
Even when you come, when I'm sure you might have heard that people will say, "Oh, the person I have at home is just a housemate."
Hey, Mr. Yo, that one. See, another cheating code that people say married men out here are using and saying is that the cheating, we said cheating is one-off. It's a short-term thing. They will say that, I like you, but I'm married. You're not like, so what are you looking for? He said, the person that is at home is just my baby mama. I wish I met you before I met my wife.
That one is.
I wish I met you before I met my wife. Guys, it's still cheating. No matter the lines you want to lie, or the lies you want to use, you are cheating on your partner. So whether directly or not directly, whether you do it intentionally or unintentionally, cheating or cheating. Our question today to you is, which one do you think is forgivable? So let us know in the comment section, and please do not forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And until next time, it is what?
Ta-da.